Welcome everyone. This is your weekly reading for July 11th to July 17th. I want to thank each and every one of you for supporting my channel by liking and subscribing. Let's find out what Spirit has in store for you this week. And hello to you, my fellow Libras. Thank you for coming back to see me. Hope things have been going well for you, and hopefully Spirit is saying some good things for you again this week. And of course, if it's your first time here or you don't check in that often, welcome back and thank you for tuning in. So we are starting with the Two of Wands, the Chariot, the Eight of Swords, the Page of Wands. So starting with and ending with some action there. We have the Devil, the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. So, with that, starting off with our Two of Wands, seeing that that is talking about process and a sense of discovery with decision making. So, wanting to make sure that you're weighing things out so you have that optimistic outlook, looking at things through not necessarily rose-colored glasses, but definitely the ability to have an optimistic outlook on things. So now that we've addressed that first card and your action, let's look at your other action card, your Page of Wands, the one that's ending out your week like that. So the Page of Wands is talking about enthusiasm and having an optimistic nature and that sense of discovery. The sense of discovery seems like it's very strong with the wands, these two wands. So you're wanting to know something. You're you're kind of in a quandary. You're wondering about something, Libra, and you are, this week you're willing to go for it. You want to know the answer. So I'm thinking that that Chariot is greatly related to that, that it's giving you that ability to go from one position to another, from one place to another. Not always physically, but in this case, because of your action, I would say that you are wanting to go somewhere. So this is going to require some movement, some travel, some going from one place to another. You're going to be researching and looking for something. So your Chariot is definitely related to travel or a more determined course this week, because you're looking for answers for something. Something that's been heavily on your mind, Libra. You want to get to the bottom of that, and so you're feeling like you need to move forward, you need to do it. So let's look at your challenge card. You have the Eight of Swords, you have the Ten of Swords. So with the Eight of Swords, it's speaking to having patience with yourself and your sense of right timing. So knowing when the time is right, having that strong sense of that, and then also kind of like feeling trapped at the same time. So these answers that you're seeking might be something that's going to give you some release. It's going to give you some peace of mind and help you to move forward. This decision is going to be made. This information is going to be, you're going to be enlightened, and you will feel more comfortable about moving forward with something. So this question that you have, this burning question that you have to ask, or some situation you need to figure out, the Eight of Swords is saying that, yeah, you're kind of almost trapped in that feeling. So you do want to know when the time is right to do this. And this week, Libra, it sounds like it's going to be the right timing is going to happen. You're going to have that opening. Then with your Ten of Swords, the Ten of Swords is talking about a sense of finality, almost like you're going to get that answer. It's probably not going to be what you expected. Might not even make you feel a sense of finality, even though it will be over. So if travel is necessary, if that more determined course takes you away from your home or away from your normal stomping ground, your normal area. Well, that Ten of Swords is saying, well, yeah, it could, but it was necessary for this to end, for you to get this resolution. It had to happen. You had to go out of your way. So Libra, you're going to be going out of your way to get this answer, but that's okay. It's an answer you feel like you really need. So then let's look at your other power card, the Devil. So I know even for myself this week, trying to control baser urges, things that I feel like are just in my nature, like part of me, my primal core. I have been having trouble controlling. Whether it be anger, whether it be jealousy, whether it be strong emotions like, a sense of camaraderie with friends, or a sense of love with a love interest. I just feel like I've been battling with my demons, battling with trying to get past that. So the Devil is just saying, you need to be in control of these things, or they will cause you problems. They will not give you a good outcome. So you're already questioning something very strongly right now with your Two of Wands, that sense of discovery. So you already know, and if you're like me, you've been actually having these experiences that keep, you're like, oh, well, I did have the Devil in my reading. And so this week, Libra, be more loving to yourself. Be more accepting of the things that are going on for you. Because even though I wouldn't consider the Devil an emotional card, when you look at being able to control things that you know are bad behaviors, things that you know you should stop doing, things that you're doing that you never thought you would catch yourself doing, like jealousy, one of the most wasted emotions ever, and yet here I am giving into them this week, knowing that it's not positive, knowing it's not going to do me any good, but yet here I was still having them. So just get a hold of that. If you've been feeling that, if you feel like your true core is being touched and it's not really what you would like, be aware of that and start reining it in. Take control of that before it becomes a problem for you, Libra. Then we have your emotional cards, last but not least. So we have the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is representing joy and love and just feeling like you are very, very purposeful. Your life is, you understand what you're doing here. You're having a good week as far as that goes. Since you're doing all this searching and wanting to resolve something, this is a good card for you to have, because you're feeling like you are living a very purposeful life, like your self-esteem is at its apex, and that you are feeling very connected, very stable, especially in your home life. So that's really nice to have that when we were talking about the emotions and the things that are going on for you with the Devil, because it's important to recognize that, Libra. But again, this is saying you are still feeling very much a purpose, feeling like what you are doing is important, and the answers that you're going to receive, the things that are going to come to you, your info, your intel gathering, it's going to be very useful to you. And then with the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Cups, of course, is speaking to a blissful state, being able to appreciate and embrace a love relationship, but also saying that if you are recovering from said love, that kind of bond, that the Ace of Cups is saying that you should be able to bounce back. You should be very resilient in the heart, very resilient in the emotional realm. So with what's going on here, knowing that that is in your favor, that being emotionally resilient, that's a good thing, because the Devil is saying that you really need to be this week. And most importantly, really stay on top of your urges, not just your emotions and things like that, but stuff that's second nature to you, Libra. Pay attention and make sure it's not something that's detrimental to yourself or others. And that's what I have to say for you. Thank you for joining me. And I invite you to tune in for my Weekend Energy show, which airs this Thursday. And as always, essentially, we all have a divine purpose. Embrace the universe and live your dream. Until next week, here's wishing you health, prosperity, and positive relationships. Farewell to you all.